This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alexandra Carter. It is an alert day today. A serious snowmaking system moving in La Crosse. A snow emergency is already on. We'll bring in meteorologist Art Jarrett. He's tracking the timing for us. Art.
All right. Hey, Alexandra, you do know, as we always like to say, maybe some diminishing snow in the forecast.
No.
Yeah, we may lose an inch or two. But right now we're going to get into this weather alert day for today. It'll ramp up through the afternoon and evening hours. And then once we get into the overnight, we could see a little extra snow coming in the forecast. Hazardous road travel as we go through the days, blowing snow as well as the possibility of drifting snow. We're looking at maybe 3 to 7 inches now. That's for all areas. And since it's Valentine's Day, we could see a lot of folks on the roadways trying to get to and fro. So snowy day today. We get frigid conditions coming in for Sunday, going into our next week, where we'll see temperatures to be quite cold. We'll get into what's happening out there. There are your alerts right now for the winter weather advisory in play right now. There's your snow working through the forecast as we go through the evening commute. You're going to be seeing that snow become quite rapid and spreading wide spread through the area, with a second batch coming in once we go into the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock hour. That's going to roll up a little bit more so into our area to the north and south, and eventually it's going to track a little bit out of the area. This is what we're thinking about, maybe 3 to 5 inches today from the north all the way down to the central portion, and at least maybe 4 to 6 extended to the south and to the east in the forecast. We also have the National Weather Service view as you get into it here, where they're seeing about 1 to 2 going to the 9 o'clock hour. And once we get into the evening hours, we're looking at maybe 2 to 4 inches, possibly 4 to 8 down to the south going into the overnight hours and through Saturday. This is what I've got for your forecast. When I return, I'll give you a better overview of how this all shakes out for you. So please stick around.
And with all of that snow, alternate side parking rules are in effect. That starts at 6 p.m. tonight. It'll end on 6 p.m. Sunday. It means you have to move your vehicle to the even side of the street on even days like today, and the odd number side on odd numbered days like tomorrow. And you can track weather on your block by downloading the First Warn Weather app. You can find it wherever you download your apps. A suspected bomb at Greenwood Elementary School turned out to be a toy. The Clark County Sheriff now says a school staffer thought a student possibly brought a bomb in a backpack yesterday. The school was then put on lockdown, and a K-9 unit swept the school. That's when the toy was discovered, police say. Two big changes happening in La Crosse. The Common Council banning balloon releases in the city. They also amended a grant agreement for the Wagon Wheel Trail. The trail will connect La Crescent to La Crosse by widening the US 1461 roadway bridge and the northern sidewalk for safer pedestrian and cyclist use. Pope Francis is in the hospital in Rome, where he's being treated for bronchitis. The Vatican says the Pope is also having some additional testing done. He's expected to be in the hospital for the next several days. Reports say the Pope was seen having trouble breathing at some recent events.
Although I do think at 88, with the grueling schedule he is keeping in the winter months, this time it's more serious.
The pontiff has suffered from influenza and related health issues repeatedly over the past 2 years. Vice President J.D. Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio are set to meet with Ukraine's president today in Munich. CBS's Natalie Brand has the latest.
Ahead of his face-to-face meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, Vice President J.D. Vance addressed the war-torn country's future at the Munich Security Conference Friday.
The Trump administration is very concerned with European security and believes that we can come to a reasonable settlement between Russia and Ukraine.
It comes as President Trump is pushing to begin talks with Russia to end its war on Ukraine.
It's too early to say what's going to happen. Maybe Russia will give up a lot, maybe they won't, and it's all dependent on what is going to happen. The negotiation really hasn't started.
As the administration juggles high-stakes foreign policy, legal challenges continue at home. A judge in Washington ruled against the freeze on foreign aid, ordering funding to temporarily be restored while the case moves forward. The administration had halted the funding to conduct a review of programs. The administration's Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk, continues to move full steam ahead with shrinking the size of federal government, sending notices of termination to thousands of employees.
You do need to delete entire agencies as opposed to leave part of them behind. It's kind of like if leaving a weed. If you don't remove the roots of the weed, then it's easy for the weed to grow back.
Democratic lawmakers are sounding the alarm.
This is a fundamental corruption of our democracy, and it does represent a constitutional crisis.
The VA, in a statement, said it's dismissed more than 1,000 employees. There have also been layoffs of newer employees at the Department of Education, Small Business Administration, and Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
Another major concern, or another major concert that is causing some problems for Ticketmaster. Beyonce fans swarmed Live Nation's Ticketmaster today to get tickets for her upcoming Cowboy Carter tour. After the sale opened, many ex-users complained about glitches on the website and ticket prices.
Now I have 1,940 people ahead of me, 1,700 people ahead of me, 1,500 people ahead of me.
A ticket expert advises fans to be patient and use trusted resale sites if you still need tickets. Still to come, why Igloo is recalling more than 1 million coolers. We'll have those details. And Americans are predicted to spend a record amount celebrating this Valentine's Day. What everyone's buying when we come back.
When you've trusted your personal injury case to By Goff and Rody, you're going to feel the weight of the world off your shoulders. You have to concern yourself with getting to the doctor and trying to get better. We'll do everything else. And that's how we get results for our clients.
Your mom got a new tractor? Yep. Can she see in the dark? Can do. Hook up all the implements? Can do. Steer with ease? Can do. Bale hay all day? Can do. Shift like a race car? Can do. I'm out of here.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout the entire store, up to 60% off.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And right now, you can get 0% financing.
So save some presidents at King.
For the record, Franklin was not a president, but you can save him too. It's the President's Day sale going on right now at King Furniture.
Nice people.
Nice furniture.
Nice style.
As a veteran of our country's armed services, you have already made a most noble sacrifice. Why should you have to continue to do that? Through no fault of your own, you may be experiencing hardships, such as the inability to pay rent, utilities, or receive other life-sustaining services. And once again, you're called upon by your family to serve and protect. We want you to know we are here to support you. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued in just days, not months. It's not easy to ask for a hand up, but we are clear in our mission. No Wisconsin veteran should ever have to face homelessness or lose heat or power again. 833-WIS-VRAP. That's 833-947-8727.
After you've been injured in an accident, life becomes chaotic. You have doctor's appointments, medical bills, insurance adjusters harassing you to settle your claim. When you call By Goff and Rody, we take care of it all. We get results.
It is, of course, Valentine's Day today. While Americans are expected to spend a record amount to celebrate Cupid's Day, some fast food chains are offering deals for those who don't want to break the bank. Meanwhile, a popular social media platform has returned to app stores. CBS's Carissa Lawson has the latest consumer headlines.
TikTok is back in the Apple and Google app stores. The popular video sharing platform was restored after Bloomberg reported that Attorney General Pam Bondi would not enforce a law banning TikTok unless it divests from Chinese parent company ByteDance. U.S. officials had feared that the Chinese government could use the app to spy on Americans. Yesterday, President Trump expressed hopes that TikTok's U.S. business will be sold. More than 1 million Igloo brand 90-quart flip and tow rolling coolers have been recalled after reports of a dozen fingertip injuries, including amputations and bone fractures. The coolers were sold by several major retailers, including Amazon, Costco, Target, and Dick's Sporting Goods. Owners should stop using the coolers immediately and contact Igloo for a free replacement handle. And Americans are expected to spend a record $27.5 billion celebrating Valentine's Day today, with the bulk of that money going towards gifts like candy, flowers, and greeting cards, as well as an evening out. Multiple national restaurant chains are offering buy one, get one free specials today through their apps for deal lovers, including Burger King, Panera Bread, Shake Shack, and Subway, just to name a few.
Coming up, have you ever said you're full, but you always seem to find room for dessert? Well, we'll take a look at the scientific reasons behind that after the break. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening right now on Wall Street. Stay with us. We're back after this.
Around here, neighbors come together to make each other better. We're taking the same approach with healthcare. Gunderson Health System and Bellin Health have come together to form Amplify Health, giving you more of what's important in healthcare. More caring, more listening, more to feel good about on your way to feeling better. Overall, just a little more heart. Amplify Health by Gunderson. A little empathy changes everything.
I didn't know it, but my back pain was coming from my feet. My personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Doorbusters. Buy this gorgeous sectional and you'll get the ottoman free. Saturday through Monday only, the President's Weekend Doorbuster deals at Slumberland Furniture. Up to 60% off list. Get a free recliner with this reclining sofa. This stylish sofa, just $345. A Sealy mattress for just $299. Deals this hot are while they last only. The President's Doorbuster deals start Saturday, only at Slumberland Furniture. Doorbusters!
It's officially cozy season.
You're the coolest.
Let's go!
You've set quite a vibe here.
That's how we roll.
Got the Drew Barrymore show. Got the Drew Barrymore show. This is the best interview I've ever done.
Yes! Can I do that? How fun is this? You won't want to miss it.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
In your medical news, infant mortality rates are rising in states that have adopted abortion bans. A study published in JAMA found an increase of 478 infant deaths in the 14 states with bans. The increase was highest among Black families, also among infants with congenital anomalies. Conversations about parental duties are often led by mothers, even if both parents earn the same amount of money. A study by University College London shows not only do women typically lead the conversation about parenting, in most cases there's little to no discussion about the man changing his work schedule, even when the woman earns more. Traditional ideas about gender roles may be the reason for the disparity, researchers say. And if you ever say you're full but you somehow still find room for dessert, there is a scientific reason. A study by the Max Planck Institute found that mice who had already been well fed still wanted to eat even more when given sugar. It turns out there is a group of nerve cells in the brain that release endorphins in reaction to sugar. When those nerve cells were blocked, the mice no longer craved sweets after a meal. As we head to break, we'll take a live look from City Cam 8. Art is in next with a look at our Valentine's forecast.
This street's like any other in Wisconsin, but the new neighbor is a pedophile who repeatedly raped a little girl, released after just 2 years in prison. Thanks to Judge Susan Crawford's sweetheart sentence, a fraction of the 60 years he faced. Now, the pedophile lives blocks from a school. And with Susan Crawford on the bench, your street could be next.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was worried when I found out Duke had to get knee surgery, but the process was easier than we thought.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
Hi, I'm Elmer Carl.
And I'm Mike Carl. Carl's President's Day sale is going on right now. Save up to $2,000 instantly, plus rebates. You get Carl's bonus rebates of up to $500 throughout the store.
All TVs are on sale.
You get free installation on select dishwashers, save up to $925 on Serta mattress sets, and we have pre-season prices on grills. Our President's Day sale is going on right now.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome back. Yes, indeed, a weather alert day is in play as we get into this afternoon, finishing out all the way through Saturday night. Hazardous road travel due to blowing snow and drifting snow in the forecast. 3 to 7 inches of snow possible as we go through today and tomorrow, with both days to be alert days, by the way. We'll also see as we get this moisture coming out of California and continue to work through the northern tier and also the Four Corners region. You can see that colony driving down from the south, working from Dallas all the way back up into areas by St. Louis, and then moving closer to us here locally. We've got the cloud cover that's in already up to the north there. We're already seeing some returns in, some light to maybe near moderate snow working out of the Twin Cities and headed towards Eau Claire and La Crosse. So right about now over the next couple of hours. Hey, we're looking at the winter weather alerts. You can see we have the winter advisory that is in play. That's going to hold us up for at least 3 to 7 inches possible, maybe even 8 for some of our areas as we go a little bit more to the south and east in the forecast. Now, that being said, we take a look here as we get into extra moisture coming into the forecast too. So we could see some of this moisture coming in for Sunday, going into Monday as well. We'll pick it up though. We're all about the wind chill that's going to occur later on tonight once we lose some of the cloud cover up to the north. But then we've got the slick spots, the snowy roadways, because this afternoon and going into the evening commute, we're going to see more of that snow hitting the ground, going widespread all the way into the 10 o'clock hour, then breaking apart, holding on to maybe flurries to go into portions of the overnight, with more snow coming back with a second band of snow early in the morning for sunrise tomorrow. So visibility will be an issue once we get into the 4 o'clock hour all the way to at least the 7 o'clock hour, and that's going to continue on as that band comes through the forecast area. We're looking at 3 to 5 inches to the north, working down to the south along I-90 as well, down farther to the south as you get closer to Prairie du Chien, Boscobel, heading out to areas by Madison. You're looking at 4 to 6 inches. In fact, as we get into it, our highs for the day, 21 to at least 27 degrees. We are in the mild. We're going to hold on to that with mostly cloudy skies to finish out, but by the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock hour, we'll see those clouds come into the cloudiness, holding on to the forecast. You can see the difference there. Our high of about 23 degrees will hold on to that mild temperature all the way through the evening commute as well. So that's going to be pretty nice, right? We'll get into Eau Claire. We'll do the same thing as well as we get into it. Valentine's Day holds on to our forecast as well. So folks are coming in and out. They'll go home, maybe get dressed and head back out for a nice time out on the town here. What we're going to see as we go into it, 3 o'clock, that snow is going to start to work in the forecast, crosses the Mississippi right through the evening commute all the way to the 7 o'clock hour. It is widespread, working all the way out to the southeast as well. Then by 10 o'clock, it begins to erode a bit as we have drier air coming in from Canada, working its way into the area with some of that high pressure that's still kind of lingering, and a low pressure system that's getting closer to start working into this and start eroding some of that cloud cover again. So as that happens, you'll see most of that snow working down to the south. We have temperatures in the teens, still holding on to the 20s down to the south as well. So we'll go into Saturday with mild conditions, still breezy and gusty as well as we get into it. So a bit of a wind chill in the morning and into the afternoon. But once we get into the 3 o'clock hour, we're looking at highs of 16 or so. You can see actually that just turned to 26 degrees all the way down to at least 28 to 29 degrees in your forecast. So the mild conditions stand up. But you notice we get a retrograde with an area of low pressure kind of pulling that snow back from east to west. west, headed back to the Mississippi, and we'll see some extra snow out of that coming into the forecast in the form of flurries. So today we get into at least 1 to 2 inches up to the north. We have at least 1 to 2 inches to the south. We could even mix in about 3 to 5 down there. Working farther south, it will be more, as you can see, as we roll right into areas going into Saturday night. So some good looking numbers in the forecast. As we get into how this all shakes out, we're looking at overnight lows. It's going to be still holding on to the teens and the 20s. Once that finishes out, we'll go right back into your forecast for Saturday's highs, holding on to temperatures at least from 27 or low so to about 32 degrees. Okay, so let's see what we have over the next few days. We'll roll right into your forecast with 20s and 30s as we go into the next couple of days. 15 degrees for a high on Sunday with still a chance of some, about a 30% chance of some flurries working through the area. Frigid conditions come in for Monday all the way to Wednesday, and man, it's going to be cold.
Yeah, those shaking graphics, that's going to be me and you on Monday morning.
Shaking right now, yeah.
Rolling on into here. All right, stay bundled up, everybody. And yeah, make sure you keep checking in, news8000.com. Our weather team will have the updates for you. Coming up, from building blocks to state competition, look at that. One local school's robotics team is proving they are among the best in the Badger State. We'll show you how these young minds are programming their way to success.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, spend $6.99 and get a free Stanley tumbler and up to $200 in MasterCard rewards cards on quality mattress brands Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. The President's Day mattress sale going on now at Home Sleep Express.
What's on my mind? It's butt cold out here and I don't have any heat at home.
Well, gotta have heat, Einstein.
Up yours, smarty. I just don't know who to call.
Jacob said Chuck used the local company. The Primary Colors, the good one?
What?
What?
Huh?
Well, there's your sign.
Jeez Louise.
Moron.
Hey, putz.
Call GNC.
For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
Everyone deserves the opportunity to reach their full potential. Discover how to live life to the fullest with Thinkability Wisconsin, a resource hub that empowers people with disabilities throughout their lives. An opportunity can make all the difference. And it all starts when you say yes. Call or visit the website to get help from a Thinkability Navigator today.
It's the President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express. Get up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets with free delivery and setup and a $300 shopping card. Plus, pay no interest for 5 years. The Tempur-Pedic President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
First Warn Weather on News 8 Now. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Finally today, Crucifixion School in La Crescent is sending its Lego robotics team to state this weekend. The school had 2 teams, both making it to sectionals, and then one of them advancing to state. There were 469 robotics teams. This group made it to the final 60. Teams compete by building and programming Lego robots to perform different tasks.
What I tell them is that we are not in it for the win. That's my last concern. We're in it for the challenge. So problem solving, working on the robot, trying to figure out how to make a robot work, try new things. Don't be afraid to get wild with it and see if it works.
A team of 8 students will compete at Burnsville High School starting tomorrow morning. Congrats to them, and we wish them the best of luck. Art is back with the final weather check after this break.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Hi,
I'm Sammy, and this is my sister Ruthie, and we're here to invite you to the boat show at American Marine.
Whether you're a seasoned boater or new to the water, we have the perfect boat for your family, all under one roof. And we promise you won't have to listen to my dad's bad jokes.
Hey Reds, why don't fish play basketball? Because they're afraid of the nets.
American Marine, where we're serious about family fun, so let's go boating.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
The fact that Brad Schimmel supports the 1849 law terrifies me. When I was pregnant, I had complications, but because of the ban, doctors couldn't help me. Brad Schimmel has no idea what it's like to lay in a hospital bed, pregnant and dying. The 1849 law that Brad Schimmel supports almost killed me. Brad Schimmel is too extreme for the Supreme Court.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
All right, this weather alert day is preparing you to get ready for this snow coming in for the evening commute, as well as the morning commute for folks that are going to be hanging out with their kids, going to events for school, things like that. 3 to 7 inches in your forecast. So dangerous road travel's kind of working through the forecast as we go through the next couple of days. There's the snow that we're expecting. As you can finish out there, we're going to have colder conditions coming in for Sunday, going into next week as well.
Yes, it's going to be a cold and snowy weekend. All right, Art. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight. Thanks for being with us.